Hi, this is Robin Moses and I'm doing smoke. So what I'm doing is I painted the nails purple and I've used a really thin white, and I'm just going across the nails and just kind of like adding lines and swirls around, but so much water that it's collecting, okay? And as it collects, it's going to dry in pools. So I am going to, I'm going to go through and just kind of like as if it was smoke, right? Like how smoke would swirl and swirl and swirl, see? And then it swirls for you when you add the water, and then as it dries, it's going to add the pattern for you, okay? Now this is a little bit too wet, so I'm just going to take off the side, let that dry like this, okay? And then what I'm doing is I'm just drying a pattern on, because the paint will naturally pool into a smoke pattern with enough water like this. And I'm just going to add like touches. See, watch, dink. See how it'll blow out like that? And that's what I want it to do. I want it to do that as much as possible. And that's going to decide my line for the rest of the design. So, got this going. This. That. Pull it. Pull it, pull it. Pull it. And as it dries, you can take it off being, then you'll have your line, whatever. But you'll have your smoke outline. This, okay, this one is dry. Alright? So I have my lights and my darks already in, like the light of the white. So I'm pulling in and just highlighting every single place that the smoke hit. So it's going to look like it's a painting, and it will look like smoke at the same time. So it's going to look organic and painted, but it's not going to look like a sticker. Okay, see how they're starting to look, there you go, like smoke. And we want this to look like cool smoke, so it's going to be stylized, of course, because I don't want to have like real smoke on there. Oh, you're not in frame. Okay. And what I'm doing is just doing the top white most things like this, and then just adding the smoke in. Higher and higher levels of white as we get higher. And see how that one had a little top, dot, 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 in all the very tiny areas. We're going to dot them into that. So you're going to have areas of thick and thin. So see? And then it becomes like a smoky, swirling like smoke. Okay? Oh. No more out of you. Okay, so on this one, I should have painted. You know what? You know what? Hold on a minute. Pick one. Okay. Pick one.
It's okay. Lighter.
All right. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. This nail, I want to paint brown, so I'm just going to go over it because it's going to be cuter, and I can like mess around with it, or I can just get it out of the way. So I'm problem solving right now. While I wait for that to dry, I'm going to use the best glue ever. Hold on, let me show you. Boom, the best glue ever, and I'm just using a round. Don't know if you're in frame. It's okay. It's okay. I don't need that in frame. And there is basically it. Okay, now I got to wait for that to dry. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I start with my logo. And what I'm going to write is the Swisher Sweets logo. So I'm going to get my pink brush out, and with white, I'm going to go in, and I'm going to make this as large as possible. So I'm going to start here, go all the way out to the side here to write Swisher. So you're really going to need it as big as possible. Okay, even if you have to make it bigger than that. Okay, so then I'm going to go down as far as possible. I'm cool. And I'm going to go down, 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 down. And I'm just going to really give myself as much room to work on as I can. It's going to be important. So there is that. My paint is getting too thick. See how it's sticking right here? You can totally tell. You guys are going to start to notice. So here's that, and I'm going to go down here and like this. I'm going to pull this down longer. Kind of eye it. Okay, look, with your eye, you want it to go down here, touch. That's going to be the lowermost point, so you're going to have a little point there. Like that. And you just keep going back and forth until you have a really good outline of this from this angle. You can make all the mistakes you want inside, okay? But on the outside, you want it to be a nice, crisp, white line here. Okay. Like that. Okay, now the center of this one is going to be purple. So, to match the other nails. So I'm going in with my purple and up against the line here, and see how it shores up? Clears all problems. So I'm going to go in, follow this all the way around like this, make my point, 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 and then like totally fill it in. Okay, while my logo dries, I'm going in with purple pigments. I'm sorry, an opal pigment that reflects blue. And I don't have a name for this. This is also another pigment that I've had for 20 years, and it never runs out. But it's just, I'm sure you can find a reflect blue at Mac or somebody would have a reflect blue that's this fine. But see how it turns it into a big smoky. It looks real smoky. That's what I want. Okay. Okay, now with the best glue ever, I went in around the emblem and I put the glue all around. Okay, now I wrote Swisher Sweets in here and without the camera on because it is just too hard to stay in frame and write something so tiny. So that way I could just move her the way I wanted to, and you guys weren't like all irritated that I kept moving out of frame. So what I did was I just wrote it in there, and now every place where I messed up, I'm going back in with the purple, and I'm just kind of just pushing it in so each letter is hashed out perfectly, and it looks more like what it's supposed to say. And if you can't get it exactly perfect, you know, anybody who knows what a Swisher Sweet is going to know what this is. So, you know, as long as it's close, that's all we need. And at the top there's a little emblem, and there's absolutely no way I can get an SW in there. So I'm just going to pretend like there is an SW in there like that. And that's going to be like that. Okay. Now I'm just going to do like a little tiny bit of a little like dot. And then I'm going to do like a little line across like this so that it gives it like dimension. So it looks like it's 3D. Like that. And then with my brush, wherever the glue has dried, I'm going to put in hold on just a sec here, my Wonder Woman gold. I love the Wonder Woman gold. So I'm just going to go in and just touch in the Wonder Woman gold all around. like this, and get it on the glue like that. Okay. Then I'm going to wipe it off and then top coat. Okay. All right. Now quickly, since I've top coated again, I'm just going to go through with the glue, the best glue ever, again, okay? And then I'm going to touch through the smoke, all right? And every place that I touch, I'm just going to add like a little tiny bit of holographic glitter. And this is just going to be something to bling them out and give them just a little bit more shine. And then I'm going to go over it with a second top coat, and then my design is finished. So I just want to show you that it's not everywhere, just here and there. And I've already top coated once to seal in my opal. But do you see with how the best glue ever, how the opal didn't crack? It didn't even crack a little bit. It was just like perfectly smooth. And that's what's really super cool. And why I am an instant fan. And so here's that. I'm going to finish this hand, do the glitter, and then I will show you the finished product. Okay, and here is the end product. And of course they're showing blue as heck in here, and I don't know why. They're purple. They're super, super purple. So there it is, the logo, the Swisher Sweets logo, purple logo. And let me put some light on here. I can't tell that these, like, you can't even see that they're purple. It's really irritating, but they are really super purple. They're great purple. So I hope you guys like them, and please visit my blog or my Facebook or join my group, Robin Moses Nail Art, on Facebook, and I will see you guys later. I hope you guys love these. Bye.